Every time he entered the room, there was a spark, and he made everybody in the room feel like the most important people there.
Alan and I always knew each other, just being Rhode Islanders. Things changed when I became chair of the foundation board because Alan mentored me, and that really shaped the kind of leader that I would become.
I came to learn that Alan's grandparents were part of the founding group of the Miriam Hospital. I was not aware of that, but it explained everything.
What set Alan apart from others was his insight and his introspection. He believed and he saw in the Miriam a group of people, from the administrators to the people on the front lines, who cared very deeply about patients.
Alan was very cautious about what he committed to. So when I asked him to be honorary chair for the Miriam Centennial Campaign, he immediately said yes. For him to commit to that, you knew he completely believed in this. He did so without hesitation. He did it with incredible generosity, and he showed up. You know, people who show up, he showed up fully.
He believed strongly in the power of giving back. And when Susan Kaplan mentioned that he didn't just take things on for the sake of lending his name, she was 100% and then some correct.
He always reminded me of how important the Miriam Hospital was, and he wanted me to keep that front and center so we could establish aspirational goals, have big and bold dreams about where we wanted to be.
Alan's excitement around the Miriam was palpable. I mean, not only was he the biggest donor to the campaign, but being present at every meeting, and was really someone who really kind of encouraged all of us to reach for the stars. I recall one specifically where he talked about what his parents and what the group's parents had done, and how it was now our turn to do our part for the Miriam.
At the time capsule event, Alan and Ed Feldstein and I saw each other, and we're all friends. And we were talking, and Alan, in the middle of our discussion, said, "Hey, let's do a selfie." And it wasn't just a stand-apart selfie. He was a hugger, and he insisted we all hug each other.
The last time I saw Alan was at the Cornerstone event, and he didn't know whether he could be there or not. And there he was. Alan showed up, and I went over, and he kissed me, and he hugged me, and I said, "You're here." And he said, "I could not think of anywhere else I'd rather be." He said, "This is the most important thing that I am doing." And you know I'm doing a lot of things. That he was there that day, it just meant the world to me. I am so honored that he mentored me, that he was my friend, and that he was a part of what we are doing to make the Miriam Hospital what it's going to be for the next 100 years.
I am most grateful to Alan for being a cherished friend, one that I wish I had more time with. I've known Alan for many years, but working alongside of him on the campaign, his unmatched generosity of spirit, his unmatched wit, and his incredible warmth was just something to be seen.
He certainly motivated me, and that's why I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I do my part and that he's smiling.
Honoring Alan this year as the Miriam Person of the Year is really special. And while the focus didn't have to be on Alan for Alan, I really think he would have enjoyed this. His care for the hospital is really deep-rooted in his family's legacy, a legacy that he's incredibly proud of. So to be celebrated alongside all of the families that established who the Miriam is and how we operate today, I think would be pretty neat for Alan. Alan's legacy will live on for years to come.